saddle up or something. It's crypto o'clock, yeah. Wandering these pixel prairies, hunting Bitcoin ghosts. Double dips and bull traps, who even knows? Who knows? Stumbled on Road Dawg's den, charts glowing dim, nightly at 10:30, where the weirdos swim. Harmonics whisper secrets, risk games so quaint. Meme coins leaping fences in this digital paint. Bitcoin and Jesus croons from the speakers low. Altcoins whimpering softly, putting on a show. So poke that like if you're bored, join the dog parade. Super chat your nonsense, make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer, alpha drip so slow. Subscriber don't, whatever, let the boredom go. Oh, rounding up the oddballs in this crypto charade. Road Dawg Crypto, yeah, where plans get unmade. Plans unmade. Tunes like Buy Me a Vet, dripping honey, sweet road and kudo, twirling on Solana Street. Chart school doodle signs, giggles in the grind, rants on governments, fading chats on weed, unwind, mystical mumbo jumbo flare that's half asleep. Degens and misfits clustering, secrets they don't keep.
Off-kilter guitars stack.
Our boy hover on the edge, super chat your plea. Member keys to nowhere, join the apathy. Like spark a tiny flame, crowd swell so mild in this dog days round. I feel vaguely beguiled. Ooh, poke that like if you're bored, join the dog parade. Super chat your nonsense, make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer, alpha drip so slow. Subscriber don't, whatever, let the boredom go. Poke that like if you're bored, join the dog parade. Still bored, super chat your nonsense, make the chat cascade. Member up for the shimmer, alpha drip. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, Road Dawg or something.
Oi, whack it on.
I'm the new, chucked in the blender's whirl. Grease the knob, giving my dreams a twirl. FOMO's a spin, sucking me down quick. Hope's a soggy bit stuck in the mix. Market's a mush, pure of my schemes. Fears the blade, slicing up my dreams. Oh, I'm flailing in the goo, what a laugh. Chopped up frog, dodging the gas. Ba, 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 ba.
I left too far, blended by the buzz. Grease the mash, turning wings to fuzz. Panic's a zap, spinning me askew. Joy's a drip, leaking through the brew.
Market's a smoothie, grinding my fate. Holds a cheeky splash, tempting my plate. Oh, I'm assessing at the churn, total giggle. Chopped up frog, stuck in a wiggle. Raise the sludge, starch the blender's chop. Shake the mush, make the good times pop. Push the highs, laugh at the sloppy spin. Feel the bounce, win the din. Oi, blend it, and pulse. Hoops collide like the wobbly bin. Raise the sludge, hear my daft little grin.
Yeah, twirl.
Yeah, twirl. Is this a flop or a blender's cheeky tease? Whack it wild, do it with ease. The cycles are cackle, gains with a smirk. Grew back.
no mush to irk.
Raise the sledge, dodge the blender's chop, shake the mush, make the good times pop.
Woke up to a green candle. Thought it was Christmas morn. Check my phone at the bus stop. Portfolio reborn. Mom said, put it in premium bond. I said, Mom, you're adorable. Now I'm refreshing charts in the loo. Feeling deplorable. Yeah, brilliant. They said, just hold, darling. The moon is on its way. But the moon's got a mortgage and it's late on the pay. 'Cause the bull run is a fairy tale. Once upon a time, then they rang the closing bell. Big hands in the castle, small hands in the well. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell.
Tambourine hit plus faint, oi?
September used to sparkle, October wore the crown, November brought the gravy, December wrote it down. Now every month's a guillotine, the charts are painted red, the wheels are doing pilot's ace while we're financially dead. They said, buy the dip, my love, it's only paper cuts, but the dip's a bloody canyon and we're running out of guts. Classic. The bull run is a fairy tale. Glass slippers, just a margin call, size 12 triple L. They're gobbling up the Satoshis we dropped when we fell. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell.
Tambourine hit plus faint, oi? Once upon a block, there lived a little lamb. Then the wolf bought the abattoir and rebranded it to Fi. Terms and conditions apply. 8 bars, wonky synth, the treasure is like a slot machine, panic attack. Beep boop, sold.
Retails on the group chat typing when Lambo in caps. Darling, it's pronounced Lamborghini. Captains going down with the ship, still saluting the collapse. Institutions in the VIP, sipping vintage beer with the confetti on the floor that they vacuum once a year. The bull run is a fairy tale. Happy ending got delisted. Chapter 11 retail pale. They're stacking sats in bunkers while we're flocking off the grail. The bull run is a fairy tale, and we're the cautionary tale they tell. Shh. Once upon a wallet. Once upon a wallet. DM. Once upon a wallet. DM. Once upon a wallet. DM.
Wipe out. All coins in the phone. Double decker tsunami. Now I'm surfacing home.
Bought the top on the room, sold the dip on the prayer. Chart did a barrel roll, now I'm gasping for air. Tried to ride the second wave, got slammed by the tide. Wallets in the undertow, but I'm still on the ride. End of the year was the crest, now it's the crash.
shifting in the high gear, boards in the trunk, but the dream still afloat.
Friend said bail, I paddled out again. Third wave hit, now I'm counting to 10. Tried to catch the rebound, missed by a mile. Wallet's in the gutter, but I'm wearing a smile. Tried to call the bottom, got buried in the break. End the year's a wipeout, but I'm wide awake. Wide awake. Wide awake. Wide awake.
Pump.fun. I see you. $1 million market cap. Yo, Degens soul trading. Yeah, I'm holding. Road coin. Only way to go. Let it grow. Grow that bag. Buy some roads today. Road Dawg. Yeah, Road Dawg. Get it. Road Dawg. Road Dawg. Road Dawg. Is you with it? Is you with it? Crypto dreams. Liquid screams. Buy high, sell low. Nah, that ain't the code. Gotta
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for this evening's oddities. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicles at all times.
Diamond hands where the goals at.
Please don't feed the
To the
mares.
moon, not looking back.
Thank you.
Lacking sacks. How the fever's taking.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto, the Road Dawg. So happy to have you here tonight. We're watching Bitcoin just stumble blindly here in the dark, trying to figure out what its life's purpose is. Or is that me? Maybe we're both doing the same thing at the same time. It's $89,600.22. No, $89,622 at the moment for one Bitcoin. Not a bad deal. It was a lot better at 3,000, but hey, for some reason we didn't want to buy it then. But it's looking awful juicy at 89,000. 28,000 wasn't good enough. No. 89,000. That's looking kind of juicy. So a little up, a little down, a little wavy action going on here over the last few days. Nice little inverted head and shoulder pattern here at the bottom area. That's cool. We still haven't quite touched that 618 Fibonacci area right there. Like, you know, we came down, but just didn't touch it, and that bugs me. That bugs me when that happens. That's not normal. Not normal. And it makes me when that doesn't, I always have to watch these a lot carefully. I'm like, what are you trying to do here? What's going on? I can't trust you. But you're almost there, but you're not there. But it is hanging out above this 0.5 fib area here. So, I mean, we'll keep that in question here. It's just a wick down below there, but still didn't touch it. And I'm like, well, am I reading too much into that? Now, I watch these little guys sideways. We might learn something that way. All right, so we'll see which response that we get here, which it leans more toward. But bouncing off the 0.5, it's not a bad place. If we're looking for it, there can be an AB equals CD kind of from that area, I guess in a more technical sense there. It's like not the most common one to look for right there. Pulling our Fibonacci's back to there. The basis of the AB equals CD pattern as well. This is A right here, and this is B. And so, I'm sorry. This is AB. The CD. Is that right? Oh my God! Shoot, I feel like I just woke up from my nap. Here's our measure move. Here's the basis of it. We're from A to B right here, and this is C to D. So A, B, C, D, and that would take us up to this target area, which I like that. But we put it at the 0.5. It might take us up some other area, so I'm kind of going to keep my eye on that one too, just as a little bonus. So looking for them little hopeful higher high targets. Should we dare to venture up that way? That's back at 98,000. That would be great if we could ever make that happen. I'm not going to bitch about it. We got this little thing going on here. We can connect the dots now because I recommend we do that. Also got some angle going on if we cut through that wick and go where the majority of our candle bodies are, which is what I'm going to do. Just to exploit that little angle that is now developed there. Makes a great line in the sand for where to cut things off if things go south. Meanwhile, not much of a gap between it, the cutoff point, and the wide open spaces of the Great North. So it looks like there's more upside possible than downside if we consider it that way. Cutoffs below 89,000 and any kind of entries right around now. So on the 15-minute chart, folks, if you're looking at this like on the 4-hour, you're like, what have we got going on here, Helen? Is that a 200 moving average? You might be front running it here and on the 4-hour chart, but it's a good one to follow here on the weekend. To the 100 moving average bouncing off of that. Our trend line doesn't look near as convincing here on the 4-hour, by the way, but hey, we're still going to rock with it on our little Degen time frames because why not? It's giving us all the right little signs and signals and makes an excellent little place to have a cutoff point. Given the fact that we now have a local high and we have a new low over here, we can pull our fibs, swing high to swing low, tell me where price is going to go. And we can use this little technique in several different ways. One, to get some price pivot action, price targets that are highly reliable pivot points. And we can also use this just to gauge the temperature of the move, right? It can also be a little guideline to tell us when we need to buy or build a position, or guidelines on, hey man, when we need to take a little profit. The Fibonacci is one of the best Swiss Army knives, I think, that's here on TradingView, in my personal opinion. There's so much that you can do with it. So just taking its temperature, our 236 right here, draw that little horizontal red line. We're above it. Oh man, we just now broke out of the best place to buy Bitcoin on this move, man. Oh, we just now missed it, dude. Anywhere below 89,000 was the joint, man. You should have been buying there. And our next level up from here, since we're going to be heading up, would be our 382 Fibonacci, which on harmonic patterns is normally your first take profit area because things can go south there. I'm just saying. So that is our next target area right here that we should be moving our little behinds up to. And then above that, we got our 0.5 Fibonacci area, which is just a good middle area to, if we don't make it past there, man, this basement area is now on the table, okay? Doesn't mean we're going there, but it's on the table. So if we can't get past that guy, that means, oh, we could be coming down here to these areas. Possible. Most normal place we get rejected at is our second take profit point. Right up here at the 618 Fibonacci area. That'd be $91,800. Amazing. Oh, snap. What is this? How do I get rid of that? Look, it does the helicopter. Look, honey. Oh, that's more than what I can ever do. Wow, that's a big helicopter. My helicopter looks more like. How do you? It won't. Oh, there you go. Okay, there it goes. I lost it. I couldn't get it on. I couldn't. It like that. You get it on your that little booger that won't fling off your finger. It wouldn't go nowhere. That was crazy. All right, so. And all I was trying to do is just put a little price label over here. I fight with TradingView so much. Joe's like a TradingView expert. He can do all kinds of stuff with TradingView. I have to struggle with it. Such is life, I guess. The 786 and the 886 are our common reversal points, especially for a local lower high. Keep an eye on those because that could be spelling a bigger harmonic pattern, which could also lead to some of these bottom basement prices. And then we got these magical Fibonacci extensions for our higher high areas, or the attic or the upper room, as we like to call it. That magical mathematical formulation of the 1.272. Leo Square Rudy of the 618er. Love it. All right, so we're just giving out some tributes to the Fibonacci as we go through that little thing. We turned out we're Fibonacci. We lean a lot toward the Fibonacci here. Trend lines are our friends. Fibonacci's are our lovers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Unfortunately, we do have to pay the bills, so we do have some commercials that will run periodically throughout the stream, such as this one.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good as coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good as coffee in your cup.
All right, we're back. Okay. Wow, that ended abruptly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the tiny 6-minute time frame here on Bitcoin, and we're holding up here so far. So good. I got faith that we can make it up here a little higher. But what about these altcoins, man? How about these altcoins? Because they're looking kind of, they're always in the red. Except for those days they're in the green. But those days aren't very often and they don't last very long. And it's like look, you're still on the daily. What's up? 4% down on the 100? The top 100 are down 4% overall. You guys suck. Zcash, what's up with you? Wait, you're 400 and you lost $50 a day? What's going on? You guys are having trouble holding your value. We're gonna have to have a talk with the manager here. I think you've been drinking on the job in your depression here. Are you getting kind of avalanche? What's going on there? What market? Altcoins, what the? This is not right. This is just not. Altcoins. What the hell happened to you guys, man? This was supposed to be your season to shine, but you're down in the dirt. Everybody was depending on you, and you let everybody. I don't know what you walked out. You said you was going out to get milk and cigarettes, and you never came back home. How are we supposed to recover from this? Oh, of course. AVAX, Avalanche. What happened? You said you'd call the next day, and you never did. We waited. We texted. You ghosted us. It's just not right. It's just not right. Sorry. Meanwhile, back onto our indices over here. This is total 3. See that little trend line? I'm all excited about breaking out of that trend line. Even excited about testing the breakout of that trend line, hoping that would hold. But yet we find ourselves retracing the bottom of that trend line, being a little leg rider, aren't ya? What's up with that, Dougie? We found this in his locker today at school, man. Dougie, have you been in your mother's nightstand again? Every time I try to, oh man, every time I try to draw a line there, it switches back on me. Stop doing it. Stop it. All right, I'm just not even going to do it. All right, so we pull swing low to swing high-ish. Get on there. Get it on. They'll be sloppy. And we got a retracement back here in the 618 area, a little wick down there, and hopefully we'll get something off of that. And this, the trend line. So a deeper retrace of the trend line, retest of the trend line, in my personal opinion here. We made a higher high over here. We got a higher low. We're doing all the right things we should be doing. It's just a little shallow. Well, it's not. Well, it's a shallow angle. But this could be our nice little bounce. And you know what I like about these things? I like them as cause it's an A, B equals C, D. We just talked about the A, B, C. Oh crap, A, B, C, D. That takes us up to this magical little area that we've already got marked up here again. And I also found this little tool over here, which I don't use. Does the same damn thing. It's called an AB equals CD tool. Imagine that. It looks just as confusing as his other one. So it does just like that. Wow. Woo! And so if you use this tool, this little bottom number will tell you if you're at their 618 area, although it's not as precise as I think, as your regular fib pull, in my personal opinion. And then the second point, the D, and here you go, see, AB equals CD, or AB CD. I guess everybody takes the equal out these days when we talk about it. And it goes up to the 1.69 because, hey man, if you're going to do it, throw 69. All right. So you can be a little bit, I don't know. Maybe I just got to get used to using that tool. All right, so it looks like we could be setting up for a nice bump out of altcoins is what I'm talking. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but this weekend looks like it could be shaping up kind of interesting for altcoin. Unless it just pile dives down, just disrespects this trend line and disrespects the previous area, just piles them down. We got a good likelihood of getting a bounce here. It's not showing up on this candle, but I would think that by the next we got 3 more hours in this candle. And give it another, it could happen this time, but let's give it another 8 hours here. Into the wheeze of Saturday morning. See if we can get a nice little green candle bounce here for altcoins and see things shape up a little bit better for altcoins. Not saying it's going to be a fantastic weekend for them, but we can at least see it improve a little bit, right? This should be our higher low area here, and it really actually should be pressing up toward higher highs over here. And since we're holding some support here for Bitcoin on these small ass time frames, like the 6 minute, zooming out here over here to something a little bit more respectable, to a 1 hour. How are we looking over here? See, these ribbons are starting to flip. See, these moving averages are starting to flip. We got some support off the 360 here. That looks pretty promising to me. Let's come to the 4 hour. We can get a little bit a smarter picture of it, I believe. And that's where we saw the 100 moving average come into play as support. I think it looks pretty decent. I think it looks good for a little bouncy action here out of Bitcoin and altcoins this weekend. Nothing fantastical, I don't think. Keep our eyes on 90,000 short term and just take it bit by bit. That's only less than $900 away from where we are right now. You can do that. You really can. How's it going, everybody? Shout out to everybody. Your microphone is off. Oh man, do we do that one again? 22 people hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you, spending your Friday night here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
And we got Postmodern Oddities who's here first tonight. Congratulations, my man. Let's give you the clappy claps. My clap buttons are. We've also got Strega in the house. And Gator Squatch is in the house. How's it going, Gator Squatch? Blazing Bandit. Whoops, my mouse is getting stuck on me. Why does it do that? Gator's got a gem pick. Got BitLocus and contract over there. We'll try to come back to that. Let me see if I can go ahead and copy that thing. It says it's up 34,000%. Well, it sounds like it's time to take profits on it. And we got I think I said hello to everybody here. We got Postmodern Oddities, Gator Squatch, Blazing Bandit, MG Motorsports. How's it going? Says the cowbell works good. Noodle Toffee. I like that name. How's it going, Noodle Toffee? We got Joe from Trade Intuition, fellow YouTuber. How's it going, Joe? Good to see you here, my man. I think he probably just got off his stream a little while ago. Chris Klein. Mr. Ethereum. Man, I missed the banana man. Now I have the little sausage. You know, yeah, the banana is kind of... He was up there for a while. Let's see if we can find the banana again here in a little bit. Now I know why we have very little sausage now. Dream Tanks TV says, more pain to come. More pain incoming to the downside. For what? For Bitcoin? So far, we got support. Sad music. Most of my altcoins are doing really good, says Gator Squatch. Mark Dutch, how's it going, Mark? How's it going, Dutchy? Trade Intuition sent me in here. He promised me hot women dancing the turkey away. Oh, man. Thank you guys for me hanging out. I appreciate you. Triangles make the price go up, says Postmodern Oddities. Wow, hey, I finally caught up with the chat here. Scarjesco, he was here last night. I'm always bullish, says Dave P. How's it going, Dave? Good to see you guys here. Guys, if you got any altcoins that you want me to take a look at, let me put my little marker up here. That way I can know where to come back to. But I got this little request section there. There it goes. And I come back here. And I can gather them kind of easy. The first one I want to take a look at that's kind of been popping off today is just a little coin. I didn't see anything very interesting that's been popping off today at all. I mean, Pippin has got something going on here. This is the 4 hour for Pippin. And looks like it's had a pretty good week for anybody who's in Pippin when it was down around 6 cents. It's up at 21, so that's about a 3x right there. Let's zoom out here. What's going on with you, Pippin? Oh my goodness. I feel stupid when we're talking about it over here at 3 cents and 2 cents, but my goodness. Look how long you had to wait for it to finally do something. It is at 21 cents. Well, that's great for anybody who's in it, but for anybody that's looking for a play, it's not the best to get in. Let's take a lot of risk, I think, in my personal opinion, to get in, especially at the 618. What are you looking for it to go to 25 cents? So you're going to risk maybe 23% gains on something? Maybe. Buy high, sell higher. For me, I would probably entertain the idea of something else, but actually is here on the 6 hour. There might be, it may be, maybe still room for an entry here. Let's walk it down here. We bounced off a trend line deviation here. It means we started up another direction here on our. The closer we were to it, like around 17, I would have felt better about it. If you look at it from the breakout aspect, you're still kind of far away. Nah, I don't see a good entry now. Be entering kind of late on Pippin. But shout out to anybody that's in Pippin. It could be setting up for a nice AB equals CD move. What do we got going on here? 382? This is a 32-cent target right there. With a possibility of meeting its full measure move right over here, which I always like to do this because this is so cool. Because this helps makes it click, right? It's ratio and proportion, right? It all comes down to math and geometry, but it's not the kind you have to really drag out a calculator unless you really want to. You can visual math in a way. Measure moves, imagine that. Coming up to the upper target at 36, almost 37 cents there. I know it sounds kind of crazy at the moment. 32 is the one I'd keep my eye on for right now. Local targets, you'd be wanting to look for 786. That 23, almost a 24 cent area right there. If we can get up there, it's not a bad take profit area. If we can't get past it though, if we roll over there, well then that opens up the basement areas for us. Possibly, quite probably. But it doesn't mean we can't stumble there and get a little bit of a pullback and then keep on going though, right? So we could go up there, stumble, but then overcome it, and then we start working on our bigger target here. That's what we kind of like to see, right? Why does this reverse button not work anymore, man? I want my reverse button back. I miss my reverse button. Now I have to work too much with this delete. All right. Let's go over to Dex Screener. The screener of Dexes.com. And I'm going to put in Gator Squatch's gem pick here. We'll just take a quick look at it. This is BitLocus. I know nothing about this little guy, but we can take a look at the chart over here and zoom out on a 1 hour. Well, let's zoom out a little bit larger here. See if we can get to a full screen. So this is it. It was out in 2022 at 1.26 cents when it started, and looked like it was kind of went. It just kind of died shortly after. It's like there was the big pump up and then sell off. What was this? This was October or December of 2021. So this one came out at the end of the bull market. And by January, and then January, April, by spring, and then we got down here. All right, and then we come and zoom. Can we go to weekly? We're still on Dex Screener, right? Yeah. So this is the weekly charts, and we can see that she got buried way down here. And then here's our little butt crack area right here. Now, when was this? This was February. So this was during the bull market for altcoins, right? This is the closest thing we had to a bull run for altcoins, which was about almost a year and a half ago. And okay, so it went up to almost half a penny. All right. And so it's been very flat for every week until this week, and now it got a pump up. Let me drag this over to that first candle right there. No, actually. Well, it's still in its accumulation phase. I mean, we can look at it in that aspect. This being the old butt crack. But she is in lower territory. There's definitely some resistance there at these areas right here where we threw a red line in. I gotta change that so I won't confuse it with something else. So that 0.000032 area, there's going to be some resistance ahead. But basically this area here, 0.0011, and we can get back up there. That would be 89. So it had a good week. Let's zoom out to a daily here. So yesterday it pumped, and then now we're going through a little bit of a retracement here. Okay. And it looks like it's got a history for going up and then reconsolidating back around the original prices and stuff like that. So gotta see what she does over here. And it is back into its 786 territory, so this might be an area to look for, maybe trying to make a play on it. That spot play, I'm sure, is probably all that you can. It's on Pancake Swap, is that it? Okay, there we go. Scar Jesco says, I have this small vacuum cleaner and I am vacuuming my cat. Does it like the vacuum or not? Sometimes they're kind of iffy with vacuums, right? Does it swatting at it, or is it liking the way it's feeling on its fur? Gator Squatch says the coin is on base 2. Let's pop over here to Crypto Bublaze and see what's moving on the top 100 over here just a wee bit. And we're starting to see a little bit of confidence come back in on this hour. I would say that probably has a little bit to do with Bitcoin over here maintaining these areas that we're looking at. Remember, this bigger picture that I've got for Bitcoin, this bigger setup here, it's actually a bearish pattern, but it looks like I mean, points us up to about $104,000 here to the 886 fib pool from this high to this low. All right, got a super chat. If you were watching my stream earlier today, let me go ahead and throw this out there. If you were watching my stream earlier today and you sent a super chat, I don't think I acknowledged it. I don't think I got to come back to it. Let me know, because if it was for a coin request or anything like that, I apologize. I always try to get all of those. Gator Squad says, sharing my gains today. Well, thank you, my brother. Thank you for your support there. I appreciate you. If I can get my... There we go. Yay! Thank you very much. Elvis on break, so I had to say it for him. Scar Jackson says he flips on his back and he loves having his chest vacuum. Oh, that sounds cool. Postmodern Oddity says my tongue just went green. Yeah, they tried to brush it. Sometimes the Skittle water turns my tongue whatever color I'm drinking too sometimes. Let's take a look at ton. Yeah, going green, huh? What happened over here? Looks like we need to update our ton information over here, doesn't it? Should look a lot similar. I just want to. We're still below our main trend line area. What ton took a beating, didn't it? That looks so promising over here. $8. Retrace back over here, lower high. Man, them lower highs mean something now. I look at them a lot differently than I used to at one point here. You're right. You're in the right area for it to turn around here. It's a little bit below my comfort zone there. But it's still within range. Technically. Technically, well, man, did you get the deep one? You want the deep one? Oh man. Okay. There's this nastier scenario that we should probably talk about. I hope it doesn't do it, but it could. It's all but this damn wick that we got when we had the big dump. Back in October, man. Sometimes it could be a blessing, sometimes it might be a curse, right? But if we're looking for this harmonic pattern and everything, we got our 113 down here, Fibonacci area, the little lower guy down here. Well, you can see it right here. Well, that's not. Is that you? We got you dialed in over here too. We might be headed there, or the wick may have took care of it, maybe. But these things can do, they can double back down to these areas. I hope that's not what's happening here. But this is one idea. It's actually bullish after completing this pattern, and that wick may have completed it. I mean, it should be bullish from here on out, just by this general pattern idea. But let's come over and see what's going on local here. This is the daily. I like ton, and that's where our group is at. It's on Telegram, right? I think it's got a lot of promise. Then they integrated a wallet. See, we got the Road coin and went through Solana on pump.fun to do that, and went through a third-party app, Collabland, to go through Telegram to use that for the chart room area there. But I was hoping that they'd already had something set up, and it looks like they could, because they already got the ton wallet integrated in there, and it just looks really promising. Hello? Who's calling this late at night? Come on, people. All right, so we're at a 0.5. Yeah, I hope it does. It's been holding this area for a while, for over a week at the 0.5 fib retracement for this, basically for this candle almost. Let's hope that does not fall. Let's hope that fulfilled the requirement down here, and it should have. It could have. No reason why it couldn't have. But sometimes they'll come back for a Type 2 return. So I mean, we could be looking for a higher low at 93 cents at some point. I hope not. Let's see. Have we got any bullish divergence going on over here on ton? I'd like to see most of these altcoins to start turning around here. Let's jump to the weekly. No, I don't see the divergence there. It says it's got some here, and yeah, on the 3-day, there's some on the 3-day here, and yeah, there is. Okay, yeah, there is some bullish divergence building up here on some of the bigger time frames, and you're at a support area. Let's hope we can get a bounce and get back above this white trend line. That's what we really got to see here for ton. That's that $2 area, and we're at $1.58. It's at a good discounted price. It was back around here, and it stayed here for the longest time. I remember when I first started my channel, I was doing some ton videos. It's hanging around $1.50 a lot of times for all what seemed forever. So it's just kind of round tripped all its gains so far. I really don't want to see an argument for it to come back down to visit those low areas there again, where we went down to. That's just one idea to look at there. Again, from our pool there, we're at a good area to get some kind of reaction here. At least come back up. So like I see, it headed back up to 188 as we tried to knock out that $2 target there. You see it making a more of a falling wedge. Now that's good. That's a good sign, and it's starting to level out, so that might be promising. You use our partial decline rules on these falling channels, and that looks, so we're at a Fibonacci support 0.5 falling wedge. Might be setting up for a breakout. That would be awesome, but I would like to see this one recover myself here. Gator says he's got 2 gems tomorrow that will 10x in a few days. Sugar cookies are cronk. Sugar ruts are pretty cool too. I'm just saying. I got the truck now. I want more land somewhere else. Going land shopping on Gains, says Gator. Magic 8-ball. What? What are we talking about? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us take a look over here at Tokenmetrics. If we can get in there without blinding our eyeballs. Go back home, it says. Something went wrong. I may not be logged in. Well, we may not be doing Tokenmetrics. We'll come back over here to our top gainers and losers. And kind of disappointing today. This is the top 300. So Pippin was kind of going up today, right? For whatever reason, whatever's going on with Pippin. What is so special about Pippin? I am not in Pippin. But it did look like it might have some more up to go. Nothing that you would normally look at or think that would be moving is what's been moving in the last 24 hours. Luna Classic. This is like Degens. This is board Degen territory over here. So Luna C, or LUNC. This is where all the real Degens play, right over here. How have you been looking? Oh my gosh, well, it has been down to, I guess, its lowest lows in quite a while here. Amazing. When you thought it couldn't go down any lower, it did. Now it's just coming back down to its baseline. That's all it's done. It's just come back to the surface here. She got dunked underwater, and now she's just floating back with her head out of the water, back trying to get at some air here. But that move in itself, from the big sell-off, was what, 100% move? Let's just call it one of them lucky moves. It just happens to be, if you happen to have caught that one there and said, "Oh look, Luna C looks like a great one to get in, because it's got a great history of making money for people." So there's not much going on, man. Not yet, anyway. Oh, Thoughtcoin. Are you a good deal, Fartcoin? Looking at some of these basically useless meme coins. But hey, memes are going to meme. Still got some resistance up ahead, though. Especially when you get in the 60-cent area right there. You did have a breakout for Fartcoin. Somebody broke wind right there. I'm not telling who it is, but I think we can smell it. Smell-o-vision. Fartcoin on its way for a recovery. Silent but deadly. Ave says, did he go over Link or Tau? No, I did not, but we can. Let's take a look at Link and how you doing, Link? Link is sitting at $13.61. I like the trend line that I'm seeing here. Let's back out and see if we can look at it closer. Nice, nice, very nice. For some reason, I drew a little thing with percentages on it, so I must have thought it was going to go up or something. However, it looks like I was probably disappointed. That was probably where when it was over here, flagging above the 200 moving average. And what we've really done was come back and retest this area right here so far. The neckline. Okay, so we've had this debate going on for years here on this channel. I don't know, some of you guys might be new and you might not be familiar with it, but I have an issue, man. I think it goes back to even one of the first times that Joe from Trade Intuition was over here, and I mentioned it to him. I think he agreed with me, but I can't remember entirely. But when it comes to calling these patterns out, man, you're calling this a double bottom, right? Basically, right? I mean, a true double bottom, you would actually double bottom out the same area. This one did like more of an 886, so you're making a W or a double bottom pattern, right? Well, I got some issues with that. Because if this is a neckline, how is this a bottom? This should be a belt line. It should be a belt line. Because if this is a neckline, we're doing the wrong things here, folks. I'm just saying, we're doing the wrong things here. If this is a neckline, then those are some saggies, and you need to cover them little things up. You need some support there. Let me put this. Yeah, all right. So it looks like we got some rejection off the shoulder over here, and we came back down to the armpit area here. Trying to just retesting this cleavage area is what it seems to be that we're doing here. Ma'am, you need some pasties on them things or something. I mean, and it's all because this is called a neckline that we have to do this. That makes it obscene, in my personal opinion. However, if you call it a belt line, then well, that opens even weirder possibilities. Dancing with the trend, crypto's my map. These issues need to be solved in technical analysis, and I'm not going to rest until we get to the bottom of these issues, ladies and gentlemen. I vow that to you tonight. Until we solve this beltline neckline issue, yeah, I'm forming an alliance. I'm gonna start lobbying the TA analysis groups. We got to change that. Anyway, we seem to be coming back to test this bony cleavage area here, and that's a good place for us to bounce and say, yeah, I'm kind of done with that, and try to move on. Remember, you know, we got this problem with this 200 moving average here, this yellow line here. For some reason, we just don't want to stay on the right side of it, and when they're on the upper side of it, everything's good. When we're beneath it, we just, you know, the general rule is, well, things bad, need go up, be better. Tis no bueno, senor, to be below the 200 moving average. It sucks. So let's see what we can get going on over here. Might even see something happening over here on smaller time frames at the 15-minute. Want to go see? Yeah, let's go see. Hey, a looking Link. Are you hanging out at 1350, 1360? Oh, looky here. Looky here. Look what we discovered. This is so cool. We discovered an angle. I like to measure the angles to the angles, and then we got this one. We technically, it's, you know, she's still got somewhere she might be able to come down to. Oh man, I thought we nailed something. We still could have. There could be a slight deviation. As pretty as that angle is that we see forming there, there's something pointing to it. Oh look, right there it is. There is a deviation. Well, snap. At least that's what we're running with. What I'm running with. So if you break it, we got a little step down here, which is basically where we were before, 1338, 1340. It's a nice little roundy top here on the 15 minute. Wow, we're on the 15 minute, man. Fibs are timeless. It doesn't matter. Oh, you got a 0.5. Look at you, you little sneaky bastardy. 0.5s are really particular when it comes to our little fib strategies. They're the little anomaly that's hard to play with here. But the area, if we do count this, and this turns out to be a AB equals CD, this turns out to, we go to our higher high areas. We go to the upper room. We'd be looking right over here in this area. About $16. With an honorable mention, higher high here at 15. If we are unfortunate to be able to get to higher highs, we have to suffer with a lower high, as that often and commonly happens. Well, the 786 is the area that you want to keep your eye on here at 1460. Because between that and 1476 would be the little zone that it could get rejected and get a very nasty tumble. It wouldn't be too nasty. Your nastier ones would probably come from your 0.5 rejections right here. That would really open up the lower areas here. So, main target that we're kind of eyeballing at the momento would be right up here, right back around $14. The $14 area. Whether you want to take profit there or just comfort in knowing, hey man, we're finally going up a little bit. We're clearing this area over here. My personal opinion, retouching the cleavage line, and one more squeeze, and then moving on to the bigger, brighter pastures, I guess, is what we're hoping out of Link. Come on, Link, do some stuff. These bigger moving averages are trying to do something. What are you looking like? Oh, the 4 hour. I was accosted by a bra. I did not see the brassiere there waiting for me. All right, going back to the 4 hour. I've got a couple of. I got a bullish cross of 21 over there. We got a mixed bag over here. 50 moving average test. Let's see if we can hold it. Good area to try to recover from. Let's be hopeful out of Link. She's just been kind of blah. But you got higher lows, and you got a higher high. And this should be our higher low again at this retest area. I like it for Link. Let's take a look at Tau. That is TAO. I can spells. There's a 276. That's awful cheap for you, Tau. Made me feel like I should have sold my Tau a long time ago. I got mine staking. I haven't checked it in a minute. How you doing, Tau? How you doing over here? We got. Have you got any more? Okay, so okay, looks like I've earned, I guess, all this time that I've staked, I've earned, I guess, a free Tau. At this price, it doesn't sound too amazing, but when it's like $800, it's like, that's amazing! It's been in there for a minute. Let's take a look at you, Tau. We're here on the 3-day. Lots of sideways, and well, I guess we'll go with that as best that we can. She's doing the symmetrical squeeze, kind of, right? Never met one of them that I like. You're not very fun, are you, darling? Elliot, you got some kind of weird flat thing going on over here. Yeah, you do some crazy stuff over here. Wow, man. This would be a great place for this little tool right here because you're basically just in a damn range. You think you can go down to 225? You'd be breaking my trend line again. That piss me off if you do. How about we just bounce from here and go back up to your point of control about 350? How's that sound? I think most people would agree with that. I think you ought to too if you want to make it out of this bar alive. I'm just saying, mister. Sometimes you gotta throw the words in on there. All right, so this is a nice little curving going on. I see that happening. Most of your moving averages are right here in the middle, 350 in the places that we want to come back to. You made a higher low from this wick, and that's promising. It's just barely there in the 886 area that we're holding. So I feel confident enough here, especially with what the Ichimoku Cloud's kind of hinting at very strongly. I think we're at bottom territory with the trend line and everything. Definitely don't want to see it lose those areas. But I would feel confident enough to go from swing hard to swing low. Tell me what price is going to go. And it says anywhere under 320 is the place to accumulate a bag of this. If we want to take some profits at 363 and 430. Don't know if we'll make it to 430. I said 430, Sean. Oh. Well, my bad. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our sponsors. Our attorney.
Crypto Cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dawg. She gets house, I keep ape. Fair? No.
All right, and we're back. All right, let's take a look at Tal in the 4 hours since we zoomed out and got all this dirty laundry aired out. Let's come down and see what we can probe around. Excuse me, Mom. Have you seen this individual roaming around this area lately? All right. Yeah, same stuff. I think we're just in a nice little accumulation zone here. Tal, you need to get your butt up there, baby. Head back up to 300. Quit playing around. Stop jacking around down here. Get your life together. How you looking over here, baby? You setting up for anything? You got anything good going on? You got any bullish divergence? Anything? You got anything cluing us off that you're about ready to rock our world? Not very much, huh? All right. Well, Tal just hanging in there in accumulation land. Strega says, get some cooter for the road. I probably need to go check on the old cooters and stuff. I haven't been over there in a day or so. I haven't been streaming on the cooter thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Are we going to have trouble finding our own going over here? Till we log in? This is our road coin over here. This is the one. You got 10 million of that, and you have access to the chart room area over on our Telegram group. Links should be in the description below. It will take you to a place that will verify your wallet through Telegram. You have to have Telegram already set up. Can we get a cooter? It may not find it as easy unless I get logged in. Oh my goodness. I have to type the address in to get it. I can love it, Cooter coin. Buy some Cooter today. See if I can get some more memes out there. Coomer says post rather than oddities. Cooter is up, is it? Nothing like some good cooter slapped on you, I'm just saying. Head down, cooter up. But I love border collie. You love border collies more than cooters? I mean, each his own. Fair? No refunds. Nightbot. To smash that like. Somebody said it was good ass coffee time. You know, I think you're right. I think it is good ass coffee time.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Damn, that always is so early. Takes me by surprise. Coffee, steamy coffee around here. And the music's gone. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Scar Disco says, "Oh, I need some sleep. I thought it was Saturday. Man, I almost slept through the stream again. There's something about 8 o'clock at night and hits my boomer nerves or something. I just and I'm starting, and I wake up sluggish." Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're watching the altcoin struggle on the weekend, but I think we got some signs that I've got some this chart says she could be bouncing from here on this weekend. So I would hope that we see a little bit of relief out of some of these altcoins and some of them start turning around just a little bit. Again, I think most of your money is going to be looking more for your larger caps right now. The 100s. This little section over here has sometimes been getting some love, and maybe it'll still show up. Let's go analyze it over here on the 300 to 400 section. That's where we got lunacy going on. Prime is taking up a lot of that. That one's done pretty good. It went from 55 cents to 150. That might be one to kind of keep your eyes on for any kind of retest there. Or if you've been in Prime, you're like, oh my God, we finally got a break, thank God. And whichever side of the coin that you're coming from there. But looking on where we can we go on this one, Coinbase, we have a good chart for Prime. I don't think you'd have Bybit should have a good chart. We charted it here before. According to the scribbles on the wall here, we've got a possible breakout here that's doing a retest here on the 8 hour, which I just randomly happen to be on. There's above the 200 moving average. Let's zoom out to a more common time frame like the daily. Yeah, looks a little bit more sexy on the daily. And there's some bigger angles over here, but I'm sure we looked at that before, and we found the one with the most touches is kind of this little guy right there. Let's just put you back where we found you. All right, that arrow doesn't work anymore. I wonder if I did that. Did I trip a setting, or did it just stop working like as good as you used to? So looking basically for, believe it or not, about $2.14. after we get out of our little accumulation zone, which says anywhere below 150 is a good area to buy or accumulate this. And we pumped up there, to about 146, and now pulled back to 108. So almost a 50% retracement, not quite. If you're looking to build a bag of this, I mean, anywhere through here to, even down to the 90s and the cents, it's still a good place to accumulate in this zone. If you believe it can get back to $2 or more, it's just starting to move, is all it's starting to do. We still got things to work through, like lots of things. But that one seems to have been catching some love lately over here. We're just seeing some pop off and everything. You remember, honey, that was a big deep pin thing. How have you looked so far, honey? Why are you not? Oh man, my bit rate is starting to go off again. We're still live, right? Why are you having trouble loading? What's going on over here? There we go. Now you did it. And so honey was over here at 11 cents a long time ago. Not too long ago, just about a year ago. It was 11 cents, and now it's not even a penny. I used to be in honey. It was a deep pin play when deep pin was hot, and then deep pin was not. I'm sure deep pin will make its little cycle back through, but the cycles are very short, and pump them and dump them when you get them is apparently the smartest way to play these altcoins, because holding them for a longer period of time this cycle has not been very successful. It's been very disappointing for most people. Let's come back and take a look at Bitcoin, hanging around 89,600, about where we started. Is this the same? Oh, back up. Oh, I can't back up because you won't let me. I forgot. So this is overall what I'm looking at when we zoom out just a little bit on Bitcoin. We're still maintaining our trend line here. We did wick below it a little bit. Excellent place to spoof people out, get everybody nervous, second guessing their games and everything. When we're zooming out on the daily, we can see that the area that we bounced off of was the devil herself, Miss Lucy there. We're making a possible W formation down here, and that particular W formation goes as a possible target if this is, accurate and if this completes about 100,000 to 104,000. So on the upside, that's what I'm looking for that we can go to. You also got this trend line right here, which forms a very interesting right-angled opening broadening pattern, or almost right-angled. We'll just call it an opening broadening pattern. But you start getting into the territory of this one has a 60% chance to break to the upside, especially if you view it as a continuation pattern, since we have made now a higher low over here. So we're just down to the extremities of this guy, meaning that it doesn't put a limit on us until we get to about $130 if we went straight up, right? All part, I believe, of a bigger channel idea that we are just kind of still in right here, which goes together nicely from these, 2 or 3 touch points right over here. And is that what we're doing? Are we just in this multi-year climb of higher highs and higher lows in this bigger ass channel? Something kind of similar to what we might see over here on, I don't know, something like the S&P 500. If you just kind of zoom out, and what does it look like over time? I mean, is this what we're looking for Bitcoin, where it's just a gradual channel that just keeps curving up and up and up parabolically? This doesn't look enticing for S&P 500. Oh my gosh. Where the hell can you possibly go, though? 69,000 is what everybody's been looking for, and we even got a meme coin out. I would assume that everybody's fibbed it out, and that's probably the at the top of the wave thing. Where would you have calculated this from? Probably not back here, but I'm going to. Just for fun and giggles. Oh, I don't even have them to go up that high. Okay, my 360 didn't even make it up that high. Here we go. See what we get over here. Oh, come on, let go of it. Just let go of it. That would be a 1-to-1, gives us 75. Can you do that? Can you do that? Anyway, Standard & Poor has just been on an upward trajectory right now. Is that what we're looking at out of Bitcoin? Doing the same thing, just in a bigger ass channel. That could be one idea as Bitcoin becomes a more maturing asset. Or we're going to dump and the whole world's not going to want Bitcoin anymore. We'll go back down to 30, 15,000, 30,000. I don't think that's the narrative that we're going to see. I think that if there's any cycle where things are going to change, this is the one we're going to see it, because the people that have been buying have been sovereign, the sovereign wealth people. We're talking about countries and everything are looking on acquiring this for long-term holding for Bitcoin. That's going to have an effect. So I'm not looking for those deep winners that we've been used to out of Bitcoin anyway. They've been getting less and less and shorter, it seems. And our bull markets have been expanding and getting a little bit longer and a little bit longer. But altcoins, they need some love. They need some help. They have not found out how to navigate this new world of institutional Bitcoin and institutional players. Here on Bitcoin on the Daily, we still have the 9 cross bullishly over the 21 moving average. It's getting some downward pressure now. Its price has been coming back down today, but we can still recover from that. I think that we got a chance for that to happen this weekend. Still want to see this pattern if it can complete and confirm, and see if we can get up here. And then, of course, I'd be looking for a drop as soon as we were to get up to those areas. Meanwhile, on the 4-hour for Bitcoin, just kind of checking back in. We found some current support levels. Ichimoku Cloud kind of indicates a little bit of chop, but basically we got a good chance to bounce from here and get above that green cloud, right? 4 hours a pretty good area to kind of watch Bitcoin. I like to go from a candle body. We don't really have enough to establish on this time frame yet a trend line, but if we're going to kind of guesstimate it and kind of cheat and maybe come down to a smaller one and use it instead, like the 1 hour, we seem to be developing a nice little angle for our dangler, and we like that because that means this is the bottom of something much bigger with some other corresponding angle, which seems to kind of lean its little ideas up here by 96,000. Man, are we headed up there to the top of our channel? This is just us playing around at the bottom. I tend to think so. We'd be zigzagging around here just like we kind of usually do, in my personal opinion. I think things are looking promising. We're on the 1 hour. We reclaimed the 9 moving average, and it's time to boogie. And if Bitcoin is feeling good, then usually our altcoins are starting to feel a little bit more spiffy. I don't think we looked at Bitcoin dominance tonight, but if we can get it to go down while Bitcoin is kind of, hanging sideways or even going up, that's good for altcoins. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. 18 people still here. If you haven't hit that like button, I would definitely appreciate it. And I know that would get Elvis off my back because he's saying, hey man, I need to say some more lines over here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Until the next one, babies. Hang tight. Trade wisely. See if we can find something. Any kind of altcoin setups. I haven't seen anything tonight, but maybe that will change over this weekend here. We can find some little trades or something to get into. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Check Solana. Solana. Let's look at Solana on the 4 hour. Look at 133. You ranging, baby. You ranging.
Pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick. Bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss. Watch my wallet bleed, held too long, market dip, left me in the weeds. Discourse cheer said, hold up tight, but I crashed so hard. Now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins.
To me, I think it's similar to Bitcoin. It's trying to catch a bottom here. That's local at the main support line right there. According to what I got, anywhere under 150 is a good place to accumulate some Solana. She just it's going through this minor pullback here. It's in a 618 Fibonacci area right now. That might hold. It might come down a little bit lower. If it comes down lower, 128 maybe. If it does. So I might have already broke that trend line. I don't know about that. Maybe.
Why you chasing every pump? That's a rookie move. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Keep your head in groove.
It is respecting that 618. Takes us up to 153. Got confluence there, maybe 156. I see confluence for the 154 area. It could be coming in the picture if you believe.
Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge a crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, must be the crypto. Hey, must be the crypto.
Diaz, how's it going, my man? Trying to make a run for it.
Bull runs my wave, I'm rewriting the game. Neon bull run lighting up the sky.
Bitcoin is trying to break out to the upside.
Yeah, crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my goal. Neon bull run.
This mouse is killing me.
Rook pulls behind, I've broke their chains, flipped the spark to gold, washed away the stains, markets are hung, echoes in my core.
What the hell was that? Back up, mister.
I'm craving more, yeah. Dips turn to light, I'm riding this gleam. Every crash I dodge, every win supreme. Crypto's my rhythm flowing through my sight. Bull runs my dawn, burning up the night. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, crypto's glow won't fade my soul.
Oh, yeah, the young lights ignite. Oh, yeah. Now I'm stacking stars, I've broke it all. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's my spark, my fight, my gleam. Bull runs my pulse, living the dream. Glow through the chaos, rise through the grind. Neon's my fire, I'm one of a kind. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high.
We need you to bounce here, mister. We need you to bounce here. Respect the trend line, please. Please respect the trend line. Please do not cross the line. Trespassers will be prosecuted. You're trying my damn patience, mister. Oh, how dare you cross that line.
They're jacked on the market's turn, chasing meme coins where the tickers burn. Crypto fiends, veins hot with greed, hoidling dreams in a blockchain need. While it's stacked with coins, no sleep. FOMO's got them.
Bailiff, arrest that candle.
Digital dive, market swings, keep the buzz alive. Yeah, yeah. Snorting Satoshis, hooked on the rush, pumping.
Oh, that's that. Yeah, I thought you'd change your mind. Yeah, you saw the bailiff coming. You decided you'd hightail your ass out of here. Yeah. Yeah, who's running scared now, Bitcoin? Yeah. Yeah, you keep running. Keep going. Get out of here. I thought you'd come and break back in here on this trend line. Get your butt up there. Go ahead. There you go. Yeah, get your butt out of here, Bitcoin. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You just gotta talk to it. You gotta threaten the law on it. Would you threaten the bailiff on it? Yeah. That's all how it is. Yeah. Bitcoin. Good night, everybody. See you on the next one. Happy trading. Bitcoin is trying to do something. She's trying to look frisky. Let's hope we get some good prize action this weekend. Gosh, we need it.